Let's be honest with ourselves here. Which hand is the problem? Do your paradiddles collapse when you swap your hands? Do accents feel weaker on one side than the other? You felt it, right? That moment your hands just stop cooperating. Here's the wild part. It's not actually your hands, it's your brain that's holding you back. Today we'll be looking at identifying your weak hand and how to fix that to unlock new speed. Okay, so there's this idea that we call neuroplasticity, which means that your weak hand can actually be transformed. Small increments of training of your weaker hand does three things. It increases connectivity between motor control areas. It improves precision, accuracy, and long-term control. And it also changes the brain activity to look more like your dominant side. Studies also show that tool use, like in this video I'll be talking about an example with chopsticks and a mirror, can actually help improve your weak hand to a point that it almost gets strong enough to match your strong hand. This method that I was talking about, including chopsticks and a mirror, so basically what you do is you keep the mirror perpendicular to your chest, and using chopsticks in your dominant hand, you show that in the mirror, and by looking through the mirror, your brain mimics your weaker hand doing the same motion. See, I'm not going to get too much into it, but basically these studies show that your weak hand can level up. You just need to make that change. So there's also some other crazy science, is that mental training is a really big skill, and it can actually improve your weak hand without needing to use it. This mental training that I'll be talking about is motor imagery, where you close your eyes and you visualize the improved performance and control, especially with your non-dominant hand. When you visualize versus when you physically do something, your brain still uses the same motor program, even if the muscles don't actually move. Whether you're in school or in the car on the way to school or at work, something as simple as closing your eyes can help you a lot with practice. This is not a substitute for physical practice, because physical practice leads to muscle memory, which is what you need in the circle, and making your hands even stronger. Okay, let's get into this.
Just hear me out, please.
So to diagnose your weak hand, there are a couple of points that we're going to be looking at. Okay, so firstly, I want you to pick a rudiment that you are not particularly strong in. And the first test is going to be a lead hand swap. Let's test it. Start on your right hand and play a rudiment, and now swap the lead. Watch what happens. Which hand has collapsed first? My second test is video feedback. So record yourself playing rudiments on both hands, and when you do this, look at stick heights and any inconsistencies with weight that you see in these videos. And my third test is timing control. For this, do singles on each hand individually for 1 minute. Can your weaker hand stay as locked on the beat as your stronger one, or does it rush or fall behind? Once you've identified your weak hand, doing these tests weekly can help you track your progress with how stronger your hand's becoming. We've identified the weak hand, now let's look at some fixes that we need. Let's flip the script. First fix is isolation engineering. Do weak hand only drills for 2 to 5 minutes daily, picking rudiments that you specifically struggle with on your weaker hand. For example, I struggle with triplet rolls on my weaker hand, so I do those 2 to 5 minutes daily, only on my weak hand. And when you do this, make sure that your rudiments are clean and deliberate. There's no point in not focusing while you're practicing. My next point is lead for the week. So any tune that you've got, try switching the sticking of the tune. So 3/4, for example, starts on the right hand. So try playing it on the left hand, which is not an easy challenge at all, but it does get your left hand muscles going. And then, as previously mentioned, doing mental reps help quite a bit. So close your eyes, imagine the rebounds, imagine the control that you're getting with your weaker hand. And a bonus point is to practice in the mirror. This is similar to the video feedback, but a mirror gives you more in-person, real-time fixes. The moment that you play a flam and you see that the stick height difference is not enough, fix it immediately and practice it again. And with all 4 of these steps, this is how the brain rewires your weak hand movement. Before I end the video, I just want to say that your weak hand isn't bad, necessarily. It's just waiting for attention from you to work on it. Every drummer that we look up to has started off with a weak hand. They just trained the difference that we've got between them. So this week I want you to start taking your tests, tracking your progress, and see the magic working in your weak hand. Comment below which is your weak hand. It might even be both if you're someone like me. Hit like and subscribe if you don't want to miss next week's Technique Tuesday.